Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a different video. I'm going to be doing the 21 questions makeup tag created by YouTuber Allie Glines. I saw her video a few days ago and I thought it would be really fun to answer 21 questions about makeup. So here we go. Number 1. What is the oldest makeup product in your collection? The oldest product I have is... Okay, I threw away a lot of old makeup, but the oldest one I kept is this Naked 3 palette. I got it for my Sweet 16 back in 2014. So it's been 7 years. Oh god, this is really old. Please don't hate me. I wash the brush regularly, I promise. I don't use it too often, but there are some colors that I do like, so I don't want to throw it away. I really like the colors in the second half here. So like these 5-6 colors. What is your most recent makeup purchase? The most recent makeup thing I bought is the Morphe 35C palette. I bought it for my birthday a few weeks ago. But now that I think about it, it's possible that that palette has some colors that are similar to Naked 3, so maybe I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison, but if I see the colors I want that are similar, I will strongly consider throwing away my Naked 3 palette. What is the first makeup product you ever used? Growing up, I did a lot of performances on stage, and I would sing a lot on stage and dance, and so when I was younger, my mom would always put a little dash of lipstick on me. She wasn't into eyeliner or mascara, but the one thing she knew and she liked was lipstick, so that would be the first product I ever used. It was always either Milani or Revlon. Those were the two brands of lipstick that she really liked. What is a makeup trend that you used to love, but now you hate? It's kind of a difficult question. Maybe I used to love dark lips. I was never like a bold lip person, but I feel like I used to love wearing darker lip colors just because I thought they looked better on me, and to an extent they do, but I think now I gravitate towards more natural looking colors, or even if I go for more dark purple or dark brown, I still try to apply them in a more natural looking way. Number 5. What is a makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? This is kind of an interesting question because I feel like there are a lot of trends that I used to hate and I still hate. I can name quite a few of those. A trend that I used to hate and now love. Maybe glossy lips. I think back when we were younger, I think it was really hard to find a lip gloss that wasn't sticky. So gloss just became associated with sticky, and I found it really annoying, but I don't think we have that problem anymore. There's a lot of good glossy products on the market. And now like the whole dewy natural look is more popular, and I'm really liking lip gloss right now, so I would say lip gloss. What is your favorite step in your makeup routine? So if I'm doing a eyeshadow look and a more like eye heavy look, then my favorite step has got to be eyeliner. I think defining my eyes is just really important to completing the look. First of all, I don't think I would ever do makeup without wearing mascara. Well, that's a lie because I did that in my birthday video. I forgot to wear mascara. In general, those two things are a must. But if I'm doing a more like natural, not eye heavy look, then my favorite step would have to be blush. I've really been getting into blush lately and I really like the way it adds color and dimension to my face. What is a makeup product you can't live without? Whew. This is a super easy question for me. I cannot live without the NYX brow pencil. There have been many times where I purchased 2 at a time because I didn't want to risk running out and going to Target and then seeing it out of stock. Like, I always need to have a backup. I literally have a backup right now. I do not mess around with this NYX brow pencil. I love it. They say it's a dupe for the ABH Brow Wiz, I think, but I love this so much. I really like it's a drugstore price point, and I really like the micro brow because there have been very few times, I learned my lesson since then, but there have been very few times where I have had to get something else because the store didn't have this, and one time I got a pencil that was like more thicker. It was still for eyebrows, but it was more like a twist up eyeliner pencil kind of thickness, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I did not like it, so I'm definitely going to stick with this for the foreseeable future. Number 8. What sparked your love for makeup? I guess I would have to say YouTube, honestly. I just found myself watching more and more makeup videos. Well, I first started watching makeup videos on YouTube because I wanted to learn how to do it better, and then I started getting better at it, or at least I think so. I hope I did. And as I got better, I wanted to do more and more, so I would say YouTube. What is the worst makeup look you've ever done? So the first time I went and actually got makeup for myself was probably in middle school, and one of the occasions I can remember is we went to Target and I got this Maybelline eyeshadow palette, and it was 4 colors. I don't have it, I threw it away, but I'll see if I can find a picture online and put it up here. But one of the colors was just this like silver glitter, and I thought I was so cool. One time I just did this look where I just put that silver glitter on my eyelids, and like that was it. And I didn't have like foundation or primer or anything, and after like 10 minutes there was glitter like all under my lids, but like I didn't care. I just kind of went with it. Needless to say, it was terrible. What is your favorite makeup look you've ever done? My favorite look that I've done that I can think of recently is for Diwali. I was messing around with the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. I'll post a picture. I just kind of ended up doing a really colorful, nice look that matched with my Indian outfit. There was like blue and green and lots of jewel tones and lots of glitter, and I really like the way it turned out. What is your favorite drugstore makeup product? The NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's a no-brainer. What is your favorite splurge makeup product? I only started splurging on makeup recently. I recently graduated, so until then I was a student. I wasn't like splurging too much on makeup, but my favorite recent splurge has been the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. Like I said, I got this in November, I think, and I felt like it was a really good shade match, and the coverage is great. It blends really well. It's not too thick. It's pretty liquidy. So I really like it, and I feel like if you're gonna splurge on something, foundation is a good thing to splurge on. It's literally the foundation of your look. You put it on your whole face. If you're gonna splurge on something, I feel like foundation is worth splurging on rather than, I don't know, mascara or something. What is your most repurchased makeup product? This is the third time I'm mentioning the NYX brow pencil, but this is the honest truth. Like I said, like there have been times where I purchased twice at a time because I was afraid I was gonna run out. Okay. So let me change my answer then. My most repurchased makeup product is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, but I'll go back to one of the earlier questions and let me change my answer. One of the earlier questions was, what is my favorite drugstore product? So let me tell you my second favorite drugstore product. My second favorite is the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I haven't bought it recently, but I used to get it a lot. I've always really liked Maybelline mascaras, and like I just mentioned with the foundation, mascara is one of those things I feel like you can get genuinely good dupes for at a drugstore. I know there's dupes for everything, but there has to be like a slight difference in quality. But mascara, I feel like, is one of the few things, if not the only thing, that you can get genuinely the same quality for at a drugstore. What is your earliest makeup memory? So in middle school, I remember going to Ulta with my friend and her sister and her mom, who were more into makeup, and I got a tinted moisturizer because at the time I had great skin, and the lady at Ulta was like, "No, you don't need foundation, like your skin looks so good." Wow, what a time. Things have definitely changed since then. But I got a tinted moisturizer and I got 2 eyeshadows, a pink powder eyeshadow and a blue-green eyeshadow. So I remember getting a tinted moisturizer, but then maybe this was a separate occasion, maybe it was the same, but I also remember getting a foundation that was just way too light for me. Like it was like 3 to 5 shades lighter than me, and I know like at that time we didn't know how to shade match, like that's fine, but the craziest thing was, I remember trying to apply it with a cotton ball. First of all, I don't blame myself entirely because like this was before YouTube was really a big thing and we weren't really like watching YouTube to learn how to put on makeup. But then that brings me to the question, honestly, how were people learning about makeup before YouTube? Like, I feel like almost everything I learned from makeup is through YouTube or like my friends too, but mostly YouTube. Yeah, we were literally out here applying foundation with cotton balls. Eventually we learned the right way to do it. I can't remember when, but What a journey. 15. What is your favorite place to shop for makeup? This is an easy question. It's got to be Ulta for sure because they have both drugstore and high-end makeup. Sephora is dangerous. Like, I'm scared to go into Sephora because I'm afraid I'm gonna spend my entire paycheck. I mean, it's great, like they carry great products, but they're just way too high-end and way too high luxury to go in frequently. So I like Ulta because they have everything, and I also think their reward system and their point system is better than Sephora's. So, what is the most underrated makeup product you own? So this was kind of difficult, and I really had to dig through my collection for this, but I would say maybe the most underrated thing is the NYX Lip Lingerie. So I have the liquid lipstick in the shade Confident. This is not like super underrated or like hipster or anything. It's still relatively popular, but I like it. I think it's a good nude. There's a lot of different shades, and it's a good nude for my type of skin tone. And sometimes whenever I put on a lipstick and I feel like I put on too much or it just looks wrong, if I just don't like it, I'll just put like a dab of this on top and blend it out, and it'll usually fix the problem. 17. What is the most overrated makeup product you own? I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is the MAC lipstick in Ruby Woo. My god, this was so overrated. Like, this was the lipstick back in the day. I remember this was touted as being like the holy grail red, the best red lipstick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like drag this, but it's true. Like, I have to say it. First of all, the color is like okay. It was like branded as being like the best universal red, where as I don't think that's true. This is a very like fire engine red, and I don't think it looks good on everyone. I'm sorry, I just don't. But more so, the thing I did not like about it is so matte to the point where like it's hard to apply. It does not just glide on. I feel like sometimes I really have to drag it onto my lips. So it is just not pleasant at all. I rarely use this. I don't want to throw it away, but like I rarely use it. What is a discontinued makeup product you wish would come back? Honestly, I haven't been into makeup long enough to answer this question. Yeah, I really don't have an answer for this, I'm sorry. 19. Where do you go for makeup inspiration? I really like looking at Instagram. Sometimes videos show up on my feed, especially Instagram Reels. I see a lot of cool stuff on there. Recently, I've been seeing this cool trend of doing like a concealer, a highlight, a contour, blush, all liquid, blending it out, and then doing foundation on top. Or just, I've seen them do all those things and then just like dots of foundation in places where they didn't apply those products and then blending it all out. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's really cool. So I see some really cool stuff on there. What do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? Fluffy brows? I don't know. I hate fluffy brows. No, I have a good answer. I want to see less of such a stark contrast and dichotomy between Instagram makeup slash social media makeup and real life. And with this kind of goes like less touching up, less photoshopping, less editing. We all know the consequences that come with that in regards to beauty standards and mental health. I mean, we all know what comes with it. There's a big difference in the way that makeup is applied to look with social media lighting and the way that it shows up in real life. Like, there's a big difference between those two, and I've been watching a lot of Robert Welsh videos lately, so maybe that's why I'm saying this, but I really feel like we need to have more transparency that there is a difference between those two things, and we need to highlight just because you see this on social media doesn't mean it's real life. I feel like we need to be more transparent about these things and talk about how everything we see on social media is not real life, and that's okay. Like, that's perfectly normal and that's perfectly healthy. And the last question, number 21. What do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? I would like to see more representation, more diversity, and more inclusion. I think we've made a lot of good progress in the last few years. A lot of brands have expanded their shade ranges, and shade matching and finding a foundation is not nearly as difficult as it was a few years ago. So I think that's really good. And we're also seeing progress behind the scenes in terms of people that are creating these products. So we're seeing a lot more people of color getting into the beauty space and rolling out beauty brands, which is a really good thing, and I would just like to see it keep going. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's kind of different from what I usually do, but thought it'd be really fun to give it a try. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week.